the depletion renewal grid. Here we notice that on the left side we have the negative emotions. On the top left we have the high energy negative emotions, and on the bottom left we have the low energy negative emotions. What we can see here is that these particular emotions deplete our inner battery. Now, the thing about the high energy negative emotions like anger, frustration, is that it's quite clear, it's quite obvious that we are experiencing these emotions, and it feels very much like it's draining our battery. But the sneaky ones are the low energy negative emotions. My personal favorite is resentment. Resentment is complaining in our head. We may not voice these complaints, but every time that we have a complaint in our head, there is an emotion attached, and of course a biochemical cocktail that is released into our bloodstream. The negative emotions are connected to the two hormones mentioned: cortisol, which is nicknamed the stress hormone, and adrenaline, which is nicknamed the fear or danger hormone. Now, these two hormones are not necessarily bad. They're necessary for survival, and they're quite useful actually. But when we are chronically releasing high levels of these particular hormones, because we not just experience a negative emotion, but we live in one of those particular emotional states. Let me clarify. An emotion occurs and is gone within seconds or minutes. An emotional state is caused by a recurring thought pattern, and we may experience this emotion for minutes, hours, days, weeks. This is what we call an emotional state. Living in a particular emotional state means, especially one of those negative ones, means that we are going to be chronically releasing cortisol and adrenaline into our bloodstream. We do not necessarily want those hormones to be floating around all the time. What we're aiming to do is move from the depletion side of the grid to the renewal side. As you can see, top right are the high energy positive emotions, and bottom right are the low energy positive emotions. And all of these emotions renew our inner battery. They charge us up. Associated to these particular emotions are DHEA, which is nicknamed the vitality hormone. This particular hormone is a precursor for testosterone and estrogen, which are vital and extremely anti-aging. Secondly, we have oxytocin. Oxytocin is nicknamed the hormone of love, or the hormone of connection. And this is the hormone that gives us the feeling of fulfillment or satisfaction with life. So as much as we can, we want to be in these particular, in those positive or love-based emotional states, so that our battery is nicely renewed, so that we're charging up.